Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your orange juice, your water, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, Miss Kay. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys took some opportunity to do some self care. Good morning, Miss Bird. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Athena. Good morning, Rebel. Good morning. How are you guys? Good morning. Um, I hope everybody took the opportunity to do self-care this weekend. Um, First off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so that the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So good morning. I got our affirmations for the weekend. I got our card for the from the law of attraction because it's Monday and our angels and ancestors this morning. So good morning, beautiful people. I am accepting that Cabbage Patch love and hug. And the party was real this weekend because Miss Rebel was at the party and Miss Alex was at the party and Lucky and Bird was at the party. And so I was able to see all these wonderful ladies this weekend, and I had a really good time. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, beautiful. We had a really good time. Miss Rebel showed out, baby. She was, if you guys are friends with her, you can see how she was dressed for the masquerade party because she has some really good pictures up or whatever the case may be. But we definitely had a wonderful time. So that was self care for the weekend. She caught some really good videos. We called my son Angry Bird and my granddaughter or whatever the case may be. And so, again, I am so happy that you guys saw fit to come and celebrate with us and have a good time or whatever the case may be. And we did. I had a wonderful time. Um, Bird, are you on the road, ma'am? Are you on the road, Miss Bird? Because Miss Bird gave me money at the party for sage and stuff, and I didn't see her yesterday. And so okay, that's okay. I'm gonna get you a little bag together with the things that you got, as well as I didn't forget about you guys. Remember the fuck you jars. Remember the fuck you jars. I didn't forget. So, Bird, I'll put your sage and just a reminder. Remember the fuck you jars, and it has 50. I mean, it got 20 fucks in here. So I suggest that you use them wisely so you can give somebody a fuck, they can give you their fuck back. That's when you help somebody, when you consciously know that, hey, I am going out of my way to help somebody, then you can give them a fuck. And if they go out their way to help you, guess what? They can give you the fuck back so your jar can stay full. But when your jar is empty, remember, you don't have no more fucks to give. So good morning, Alex. Yes, I am. I'm ready for this wonderful week. I am ready. So yeah, Bert, I'll put this in your bag as well with some other little things for you, and then I'll hook up with you when you come back. Okay, sweetheart. Good morning, Alex. We were just talking about how everybody looked and had a good time Saturday, and that was a part of self care, let off some steam and whatever. So, good morning, beautiful people. She, she, she said 21, Alex. What what is that? Miss Wanda? Good morning, beautiful. How are you, Miss Wanda? Oh, okay. Yes. Boy, it was. I told him watch some of them videos. Our affirmation for Saturday was I accept life as safe and joyous. Only good comes to me and through me. 21 days. Okay, yep. I thought you was talking about that. 21 days, Alex. I accept life as safe and joyous. Only good comes to me and through me. Because that's all I'm accepting is good things. Yeah, people try to throw you off your square. It was definitely even throughout my self-care and throughout the party. Yeah, it was moments where my patience probably was tried. And I still persevered through that moment because I chose in that moment to be joyous and not just smooth trip out. So life is safe and joyous, and only good comes to me. So I left there happy, full, complete. And I hope you guys had a wonderful time. It was definitely different. I got to meet Alex's niece, Anna, and it's funny because how her and my daughter even met. She said, 20 days. And yeah, it's 20. It is 20. She had New Year's Eve, baby. It's 20 days because today the 11th. She ain't playing around. The countdown real. Our affirmation for Sunday says, I choose to stretch beyond where I was when I got up this morning. I am ready to open myself to something new. I choose to stretch myself beyond where I was when I got up this morning. I am ready to I am ready to open myself to something new. um, I really hope that was true for yesterday because yesterday I had to stretch myself beyond what I got up yesterday morning because so I wake up with my nose running. Anyways, thinking probably had some sinus stuff going on or whatever the case may be. So I persevered through my day, and I had to go to work. There we go. So I get up in the morning, 6 o'clock. I go to sleep at 3 something, and I get up at 6 o'clock because my nose is running. And it's like faucet running. I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do? I take some Benadryl. So I'm sitting here and I'm figuring I ain't got nothing to do. 9 o'clock, get a text, gotta go to work. So, and I got the little boo stain. So I had to stretch beyond what my mind was processing for the Sunday. My mind was processing chilling out, laying down, not having no issues. Guess what? I had to get up, go to work, take the boo stain, pick up my son and run around for a minute, but I was able to relax after the fact. But I stretched beyond what I woke up feeling like. I woke up feeling like I needed the rest. And they was like, hey, nope, today you're going to have to move around. And that's absolutely fine because you know what? I rest later. And so I'm full this morning. I went to sleep. I got some really good rest and I'm full this morning. Our affirmation for today says, I am filled with gratitude for all the blessings I am showered with on a daily basis. I am filled with gratitude for all the blessings I am showered with on a daily basis. And that's why I try to tell you guys to at least try to recognize the blessing throughout the day because guess what? That helps you to get more blessings. Bird came to the party and I wasn't expecting to see her. I hadn't talked to her and it was so funny because she was like, I was trying to get in touch with you. And I set the phone down. Like when I get to a party or event, I put the phone down and I'm engaged with where I'm at the moment. And so when she came in, I was really excited to see her. And then she turns around and she blesses me. And she says, hey, well, take this. And even though she wants something in return for what she gave me, guess what? She didn't know whether I needed it right at that moment or not. She turned around and she blessed me. And so I'm grateful. I gratitude for the moment, for running into her when I did, for having the moments, for making memories, for the kids having a really good time, for being able to see people that you haven't seen in a long time. just enjoy themselves. We didn't have any issues, no problems, just enjoying yourself. So be grateful. It's not often that we get to go party with the young folks and they don't have some kind of fighting or something going on or whatever the case may be. And so we were able to gig with the young folks because Demetria is 29. So you can imagine what the group was like. But it was a pretty decent age group. Like it was mid-age. So nonetheless, be grateful for the moments. Because you know what? Those pictures are wonderful. And we were able to enjoy. Okay, so where are you, Bird? She was here, Miss Wanda. I don't know how far she is. Where are you, Bird? If you can type. Mm. Oh, wow. The door. Within 60 days, it can be mine. Okay. Oh, okay. Look, Miss Wanda, look at you. And you don't tell her, yeah. Okay. It say within 60 days, it can be mine. Miss Wanda, you on point for thanks for the information. She letting you know, listen, look at there. But guy, within 60 days, it can be yours. It says mine, but it can be yours. It says, as you give thought to your future that may be 10 years or 60 days away, you begin pre-paving. And then as you move into those pre-paved moments, and as that future becomes your present, you fine tune it by saying, this is what I now want. And all of those pre-paved thoughts will fit together to bring you precisely the experience that you now want to live. So they said, whatever it is that you focused on, you pre-pave it in your mind. You think, hey, I'm moving. They said, and as you get to those particular things, remember perception. It may not look the way you particularly see it, but they said you fine tune it right there so that you can, guess what, see a little further. So, yep, we take one step at a time. We put one foot in front of the other, but they said 60 days. 60 days. Plan 60 days ahead and see what that looks like for you. Hey, it's December. By February, the beginning of March. Well, I guess they was talking to me anyways. I know I'm moving. I am moving and I am pre-paving right now to do that particular thing at that particular moment. And so when I get to that moment, guess what? I already got another thought in my head that, hey, I got to get a job when I get back to Texas so that I can do X, Y, and Z. So as I meet these marks, and I don't know how they look, I just know. So they keep showing me like a baseball. So you get to one spot and you wait on somebody else and you get to the other spot. So this is what they're, so I'm kind of, hey, when I get to Texas, then I'll figure out the job portion to get to Arizona. So this is how it's mapped out in my head. 60 days at a time. And as you meet your goals, be grateful because you prepaid for that and you follow the directions. But they say, hey, just know that we're going to give you what you're asking for. Just keep moving towards that thing. I know we didn't hit some rocks, some stuff didn't stumble. We didn't been like, hey, wait a minute. My mindset said that, hey, by the end of the year, I was gonna be blah blah blah, and they like, yeah, you've been having to wait. That's where faith come in at. And they say, hey, I know that your mind frame said at a particular time, but our time and run on a different schedule here. It's coming. It's coming. I promise you, it's coming. We just have to wait a little bit sometimes. So 60 days, you guys. Within 60 days, whatever you're thinking about can be yours. And you know it. Yeah, I'm praying for you too, Bird. Driving on the road, that's one. And two, definitely going through the area where they've had severe storms and stuff like that. So definitely, because I want you to make it back to the Boo Boo Stank Stanks and your family safe as well. Um, So I don't know what happened with my sinuses. They not as bad this morning. As you can see, I ain't got toilet tissue stuck on my nose. Um, but to work, I guess I'm going to be going. Because you see I'm dressed. Got stuff to do this morning. Oh. Oh, man. That's horrible. I'm going to have to watch the news. Okay. I'm going to take this before I even know what it is. Because it said, Druid, hold the space. Hold the space. That means that sometimes you need to hold space for a particular person, for a particular situation. So I am going to take this before I even read what it is. I'm going to hold the space because I already know. Yeah, boop. It says, hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong knowing you are where you're supposed to be. I'm taking that because I know that I am right where I'm supposed to be. Even when stuff looks like it's falling apart, I know that somewhere they gluing it together and they making it where I ain't got to pick up all the little pieces. I can just go ahead and go forward. And sometimes I just got to stay still just a little bit. That don't mean stop working on what you're doing. That means that, hey, you can't take a particular action at the moment. It doesn't mean that you can't do the background work. So it says the druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. And I don't know why Miss Kate just came past my head. I don't even know if she on here this morning. I don't recall seeing her, but I am really thinking about Miss Kate this morning. So Miss Kate, if you go back and watch the live, just know that my energy is with you this morning because I don't know what's going on, but I don't know why she just dropped in my spirit like that. It said the druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling. Okay, yeah, I don't know what it was, but you just dropped in my spirit. I didn't know whether you was here or not, Miss Kay, but yeah. It says we're known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. It says when the druid cards appear in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. And because I continue to read y'all stuff, I wasn't even sure because when I see y'all, I speak and I keep going, and so I don't know why she dropped. And I'm diligent. I'm just gonna say that I'm really diligent in speaking when they tell me to, and they told me to stop right there and just say, "Hey," and I just said what I said. Nonetheless, good morning, Miss K. For some reason, we seem to be connected this morning, and that's absolutely fine with me because it's not a bad energy, so I'm feeling good. Absolutely great. So it says when the druid card appears in your reading, you've been guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. So they said, yeah, when you on unrocky ground or you don't feel stable about what's going on, that's because we have to step out of our comfort zone. Me as well. You guys, I was talking about even with the Arizona stuff. I've never had to figure out getting electricity on land, getting water on land. And then at some point, do you not know that maybe it crossed my mind that, hey, maybe you done bit off more than you can chew. And they said, hey, I need you to go back to the spot of trust and know that, hey, we are gods and goddesses, and that you want that particular thing, you and keep moving forward because you ain't the only person that did it, and you won't be the last person to do it. So I have to talk to myself sometimes and get it together. It says, don't change your plans or do something drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. You see what I'm saying? I just told you guys that. And I didn't read forward. I just told y'all that. Sometimes I have to watch and keep going because it's like, okay, you got to stop, process what you're doing. Like I said, your perception look one way, but they may be doing it some other way. So you might need to stop and just pay attention to the surroundings and what's going on. Might need to ask some questions. Might need to reach out to somebody and say, hey, you know what? I know that you built your house here, blah, blah, blah. How did you do that? And it may not be the same thing for the same area, but they can direct you in that path. It says, think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. You have done so many things up until this point, and you'll continue to do other things. And so you'll bear fruit in all things that you give your attention to. Everything that you want to do, whatever you give your attention to, you will bear fruit from that. And so if you are positive and you want positive to come to you and build, you're going to bear fruit of that. If you are strong, you display strength. People around you are going to rely on that strength because that's what you display to them. They don't know that you're breaking on the inside because on the outside, you display strength. So whatever people see, whatever energy you give them, that is what they reflect back to you. Like I said, you can run across somebody and they be angry and let me tell you something. So I get this gas station. Say you're in the gas station and somebody come in and you can feel it. They angry. They already mad. They got out the car mad. Whatever the case may be. So it's one or two things that can happen. You can join in the madness, or two, you be like shit. Either let them go so they can get out the store because you don't want to be around them. You don't know what they're angry about. You don't even care what they're angry about. You're like, hey, I can feel this funky ass energy and I don't want to be next to it. Or you can engage with it. And guess what? Y'all both negative. And so all day long, we have choices when we deal with other people. We have choices. Change your perspective. 60 days. Let's go. Because now we're going into a new year. You guys have some ideals on what y'all think y'all new year should be looking like in December. Was, hey, let's start on this stuff now. You don't have to wait until January 1st because you know what we do on January 1st? Oh, it's on a Monday. We're going to wait till next Monday. I'm going to start my exercise routine then. No, we can start today. They can help you today. They love you every day, not just on the 1st of January. Things don't just change on the 1st of January. So I'm encouraging you guys that I know that we're in a season where stuff is starting to slow down because the weather is starting to get a little wonky or whatever. It's cold in some areas, it's rainy in others, or whatever the case may be. They say, hey, you're still planting seeds. You're still working on that harvest. I'm still working on moving. I still got to work on that thing no matter what. I still got to work on that thing. 60 days. And so today is Monday. Let's get out. Let's go do something, be great. Because you guys are absolutely amazing. You're doing great. And sometimes we don't feel like it. You don't got to tell me. Because sometimes I feel like, shit, am I failing? What's going on here? And they say, no, because sometimes you got to lose some stuff so that you can pick up some other stuff. And I'm learning that. I'm learning about losing people. I'm learning about losing items. I'm learning about forgetting stuff that I wouldn't even, they like, you ain't even got no room for that. People be like, yeah, you remember? I don't remember none of that. Whatever. I'm not saying it didn't happen. It's just that I don't even have room in my memory for that no more. You move different. You deal with different people. Your atmosphere become different. Everything starts to change. But it starts with you. So I want you guys to get out and be the best version of yourself today because you guys are absolutely amazing. And you guys do amazing things. People see you even when you don't think they see you. They paying attention. They want some of your light. They just don't say it. I'm happy that I'm able to get some of each and every one of you guys light. I'm happy to be able to interact with you guys because that makes us so much stronger. So go out and be the best version of yourself today because you are always loved, understood. You are always in a better place. I love you guys so very much. And I want to see you guys tomorrow for the card of the day. So let's get it cracking. I'm up. I'm ready to go to work, you guys. So I will definitely see you tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you guys so much. Bird, again, I don't want to forget. I'm going to put your little package together. And the rest of you guys that Darnell, I had wrote a list down for everybody that was supposed to get the little thing from my brother. So I made the little fuck jars, you guys, as well as I'm gonna put together some other little things because he asked me to get you guys a little box together or something. And so I hadn't forgotten about that as well. So I love you guys so very much. I will definitely see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. Have a good day, you guys. Bye-bye. Woo-hoo.